Greetings everyone, it's Babananda here, coming to you today with a new video, and it's about soul signatures. So what is a soul signature, you ask? Well, it is a portal into you, a portal into your soul stream from the place of origin whence you originally came and all the way to where you find yourself now. This is your I am presence. And what is the nature or the purpose of a soul signature? Well, it is, many layers, many forms, and what I have been guided to offer each and every one of you is a template of this in the form of light language, or even it's pictograph, symbol form. And what this is literally a way to tap into you, to bring that through into this expression, this incarnate form, so that you can begin embodying more of your higher self. Many of your higher expressions, so that way you can bring that through here for a even greater expression, thereby offering you greater benefit within your soul journey. And by doing that, you become of the greatest service to yourself and also all of humanity. It's a great opportunity to really grow and expand, and ascend, if you will. This is the state of evolution. So what this soul signature is able to provide is a living, working template for you to experience and meditate on, activate. It's many different forms. And the way it works is it's delivered to you in a basic format, in a multitude of symbols and expressions and even some numerical codes. This is your soul signature. So thereby, as you tap into this, it is, let's say what light language is, it is living and organic and very intelligent. So it's not that it has a symbol definition or by any means can be quantifiable. It is so expansive, so hyperdimensional, and it just continues. Every day you can work with the same geometries, the same symbols, and open a new door to yourself. Granted, you allow each day for assimilation and integration of these energies, but it's unlimited in its aspect. So soul signature can be fun to look at. It can be fun to put in a piece of paper in your pocket to feel that vibration, because it is a portal. And what is a portal? A portal is access to the ethereal realms of consciousness. This is the higher threadings of creation. The reality that we're not able to see with the physical eyes, but can see, feel, and experience through the heart space. And this is what, much of what energy is. And that is very much a core foundation of who we are. Before we are physical, we are first and foremost energy. And it is energy expressed into a solidified state of matter. And that is what the human being is all about. So why I've been guided to offer this in such transformative shifts is to really, you can work with this, you can empower yourself with these symbols, and by meditating on them, most importantly, you can just continue to open doors into the vast streams of consciousness. And with it you can have these awakening moments, aha moments, and you can then continue to pull through as well. As you begin to embody more of your higher self, more of your expressions, you can make this greater connection to who you are. The mighty I am presence. If you've heard of that, what is I am? Well, I am traces you back all the way to the original soul star, where you were born. And that is what this is all about. And I'm able to offer you a number of different templates and formats of how you can connect with your soul expression, through your soul signature. And it is, it continues to grow. And there's many formats, many templates that you can continue to receive. You can draw them as you get a base template, write them out as you feel something, a doodle. Well, them aren't always doodles. Them are aspects of you that want to be made manifest into this reality. And the minute you doodle it, or draw it in, bring it in, you're bringing that level of consciousness into this reality. And that's what this soul signature is able to do for you, literally, to bring it into manifest form. And then you having a visual awareness and saying, I choose to accept the energies and the activations of this, and allow this portal to allow me to discover or rediscover the greater aspects of who I am. It's a beautiful process, one that I can, share my own personal experiences. I've had just a magnitude of experiences working with light language in every single format. And as this has come through recently, it's just taken me to brand new levels, great new heights. And so I'm grateful that I can now offer this to each of you who choose that. It's truly, I know that many of you will grab it and feel the energetics directly from it. It's just amazing. Light language comes from the soul. It bypasses the whole egoic mind, so it cannot interfere. It goes directly right into the heart, so that way that it is integrated and assimilated in exactly the nature that it is intended to, and also in congruence to your pathway where you find yourself in consciousness. So you don't have to worry about, am I doing this right? What are the processes to do it? You just have to allow it. You have to accept it, to call it in. As simple as that. I activate my soul signature and this template for my highest and best today. Do that any given day and you'll be given exactly what you need. It is that simple. There's no need to complicate it. That's the beauty of the language of light. It does not come in the normal syntax of human language and how we've defined that prior. It has no single definition. It is a complex network of raw data code, geometries, and life force. Literally an organic life force full of intelligence and consciousness. And it's just expressed through simplified symbols so that it offers us a way to identify it with our human capacity. If it were delivered in its truest, rawest sense, we would just kind of jaw would probably drop and we'd be like, what am I going to do with this? What is going on? So this is just, and it's fun, to have these symbols. Here's the easy way, a fun way to express that. So I want to offer you a variety of options to tune into the soul signature. First and foremost, I can start off with giving you a full, complete soul signature showing what they call the house of your soul, where it originated, and it's very specific to you. And it has kind of the origin of when your God spark or your creator spark was activated. And that is when the expression that you know yourself to be beyond this human vessel, but the I am presence began its journey. And then from there, it drops into what is beneficial to you in your current pathway. This is not set, and this covers your galactic and star signatures, as well as your angelic signatures. And there's a combination of that's provided in the full soul signature. So this is, many different varieties. And I can offer you that in a full template, as well as doing more simplified, just maybe a couple symbols that you want to get started and say, well, how can I really, be certain, or, give me something that I can work with. Well, we can do that too, very simplified. Here's a couple soul signatures that allow you to tap in. And maybe you want to be more specific. You have already awareness or an understanding of this. Well, we can search out your Galactic Star signature, one that's more specific to what you need to unlock and awaken in your, now moment of consciousness. This could be activating your divine mission if you're here to do something great for the planet and all life forms, and especially humanity, or perhaps you're just to awaken certain aspects of yourself for the path of self-discovery and a way to really increase the experience of this human experience that you are having. So it's a beautiful thing there to tap into it, and then also an angelic signature. Angelic, to tap into your angelic self. That's where you get into the higher expressions when you move beyond, say, the galactic. Not saying that they don't have angelic essence or origins to it. It's just a higher expression of your I am presence. By tapping into this angelic self, you can really bring through great energy and great love and light. And this is very beneficial to those of you who are here as wayshowers and know that you're here with a divine purpose and a divine mission, that you've chosen to be here to assist this shift in planetary consciousness. You know, this is what planetary ascension is all about. So the angelic signature can really help you to open and unlock these doors to your angelic self. So amongst that, there can be a number of symbols provided. You know, we can give you a couple or a bigger template of it. So I want to be able to offer you this variety and how you can greater explore yourself, and that we can serve one another. You know, that is the joy. I'm going to show you a couple signatures that I did for two dear sisters of mine, ours, and so you can get a feel of it, you know, and feel free to tune into the energy, because in the higher expressions there is really no ownership of the soul at all. It is a shared expression that comes from the source, the one, you know, so all paths lead to the one, so anybody can benefit from playing with anybody else's soul signature. You're not committed or obligated or thereby limited to this, you know. And so as I show you these two different soul signatures that I wish to share, just take in consideration that these are universal as well. You know, these are just made specific for this person to help them along with their pathway and what they are here to do. You know, whether it be just an experience or to assist or to be an anchor of higher divine light. You know, there's many different forms in that. So, and you know, no, also do not try to define these as you get them. You know, I know many people often will pull through symbols and like, well, what does this mean exactly? I'm not sure how to interpret that. And you know, and when I get through a lot of guidance, they say, well, it's not meant for you yet to be decoded. You know, it can't really be simplified. And if you put it in that base definition, you'll limit the mind from its potential to open up to the vastness of what it wants to deliver. And what is always guided to me, and what anyone else that works with this have always found, it's best to sit and meditate with them. See what they have to say. Allow your intuition and your inner guidance to lead and explore what it is it has to teach you, what it has to, you know, help you to embody. So as we get these, you know, and you see them, you know, just be in awe and feel it through your heart center. Don't try to figure out where did it come from, what system is that, what planet did that come from. Did it, well, maybe I thought it was from this. Well, you come from the one flame source, all that is. You know, there's many levels of how that expresses itself, and there's no need to get into the details of that, because it's something I'm not even prepared or desire to get into, because it's just so vast. Understanding that, you know, that this is brings assistance in any way that we may each individually need, and that is the beauty of it, you know, because it bypasses the mind and goes right to the heart, so that full knowledge wisdom is clarified and then therefore presented in that shape. So anyway, let me go ahead. I've been a talker here. I want to go ahead and share these two templates that I've shown, and I'll kind of walk through a little bit. So here's this one. As you can see, there's also a provided numerical code at the bottom, which is given, which will be more individual to the human self. But here at the top, you know, you're talking your house, where the soul started, and the flame from whence you came. And many of these symbols, like I say, they lead to many different places. So you may already have a resonance to this and say, I've seen those before. Well, of course, we all share the same origin. It's just how we express throughout the ages and the many different incarnate forms and formlessness. It changes and it varies. So this is just to get a good idea, you know. Say you are interested in maybe not, you know, getting this full template, you know, the full soul signature. Maybe you just want to say, well, give me some more simplified soul signatures that will allow me to really open some doors, you know. And we can do that. We can work from there and build from there, you know. That way you can even empower yourself. Say maybe you get 3 of these. That's what, you know, your guides or your higher self, your soul wants to bring through for you. Well, great, you get those and you start working with them, and then that way you can expand upon that, you know. And if you feel you still may need desire, great, I'm here to help, I'm here to assist, you know, and we'll do this together. So here's a good representation of a soul signature that was delivered to assist a dear soul along her pathway. So now that we've seen that one, Here's the next one that's got a lot more going on, and each soul expression is different, no, don't have any preconceived ideas or notions of what these are supposed to mean or what they're supposed to relate to. They're very expansive. So here's this soul signature. And as you see here, this has a lot of different shapes, designs, and everything going on here. So, and how this comes in, I just literally put the pen to the paper, and it just starts, drawing itself. Sometimes I tune in, and I'll see it in the inner vision as well, and then I'll be brought to this, and it'll show me what this wants to express. So here you go, is a very much a good expression of a soul signature. And again, and down here, just on the same as the other, like the house is up here and the origin, well, down here you could say it could be like your angelic or your galactic star signatures as well. And I haven't tried to decipher it or decode it, and no desire to, because it is just gateways, portals into higher consciousness in the I am stream, and that which you are, of the mighty I am. So just get a good feel for this, and feel free to tune into the energies. Maybe you want to pause it and absorb some of this and see what it has to say to you. It has something different to say to every single person. That is the beauty of this. There is nothing that's set, And then I'm going to show you one that came through a while back. It was not so much a soul signature, but a reflection of the basically the connection that two souls share together, and so it's really cool. So I just want to show you some ideas of the different things that actually come through, and it's a variety of things. So here you go here, and this, I wrote down some things that wanted to come through, and this is, came through with me and another dear soul in a connection that we share. So this full list right here, and this is it's a lot of fun, to see, feel, and experience. And over here, this also came through kind of on a separate aspect, but also in a connection to who we are at the higher expression of the soul's journey. So, again, feel free to pause the video and, explore it. See what energies it has to offer to you. It's very activating. All of these are. It's light language. Living intelligent consciousness pictographic symbols. It's just really, expansive and open-ended. So that's just what we got there. And then, here's something I pulled through really on a really fast, where I didn't, glorify it and sit and really make it nice looking, which, takes a little time to sit and play with it. But this is where I would start, just giving you an idea, and what was this here? Melchizedek and the Mary Magdalene. So just to, and it still has more that wants to come through, and sometimes I don't force it, I just allow it to come through and I build upon it. Well, this shows you kind of the initial process. So maybe somebody wanted a very simple form and you wanted to draw upon it and really touch base on it, and allow it to kind of grow from there. Here's just flipping through some different symbols as well. There you go. Just many ways to pull this through. And let me show you another simple one that I pulled through a friend. It was just in a quick hurry. I was like, hey, something wants to come through for you. Will you allow it? And I photocopied it and sent it to her, and she's like, oh wow, they're already feeling the energies, like woo, so she went to go meditate on it. So I didn't expand on it. I just, there you go. This is what wanted to come through for her. So like I say, as you see, there's so many different levels to this. And the first few that I showed you, I actually sat and spent a lot of time bringing it through in clarity. I can just drop the pen to the paper and go really fast, as I did with this, and and have some fun with it. So there's opportunities within all these soul signatures, and so I want to offer that, in how you may want to play with it and build on it, and of course that would change, what kind of love offering or fee would be incurred for any of these. So this is a way that we can support one another, you know, so that I can continue doing this work and assisting all of humanity, and you can continue assisting your self in your evolutionary path to higher consciousness. So we can all benefit from this, you know. And then I will also be showing on the website, as well as you know, on my own Facebook page and stuff like that. I'll show those, the more refined soul signatures. I'll show them through what would be a Photoshop format and some color, and really enlivened, you know, and also give you what they call a PNG file, where you could actually take it and just post it and paste it over any kind of image, maybe your own face, maybe some beautiful scenery of a picturesque, you know, mountains with beautiful clouds or a rainbow coming through, you know, and put your soul signature over that with some really highlights around it, you know, so you could have some fun with it. Well, I would be happy to do that as well, you know, for another, you know, increase in love offering. You know, this does take time and effort, and not that I'm asking for the knowledge that's coming through or these signatures. You're just, you know, assisting me in the time that I put forth, you know. This way we assist one another. So I'm sure you will understand that just the way with anything. And I'm sure for any of you already tuned into the energies of what's been expressed here and been presented, you can feel it and are already getting a good taste of what these soul signatures, galactic star signatures, and angelic signatures have to offer. It's just unlimited opportunity for play in there. You know, there's nothing to it really. Let me show you even a galactic signature that came more focused, you know, just so you have a little more, you know, well, what does maybe that pertain to or entail, and I'll go ahead and show you. So this one here was a very interesting one. This is a galactic signature. So I didn't ask where from or whatnot. I just was playing with it and growing it, and that's what came out. You know what I mean? So as you see, there is no set way that these will come through. They'll come through in all different forms. So, and I sat one night, I'll show you what mine was wanted to come through, and I haven't really spent much time, you know, because it's mine, and that I'll just sit and play with it in my own free time. But this is what started coming through for me, you know, and I'll sit and I'll work with it. There's a lot that wants to come through still, and I'll sit and really have fun and see where it goes. But of course, you could see, you know, the basis of this and how it gets started. You know, there's really no set way. It's just fun. It's absolute fun bringing through different symbols. You know, here's a couple other symbols as well. And that's what this one here is, the Shanaka, which is, they tell me, is the heart of Ananda, the pathway to Shiva consciousness. So, and then this one on the other side is for the Ophanim. That is the golden ones. The golden ones, the Anak, as you know from many texts or stories, represents a level of angelic orders and such. So anyway, those are just some ideas of symbols, pictographs, and soul signatures that I would like to offer you and to assist you in your soul's growth. Because by doing so, you are then able to assist this planet. By becoming more whole in your presence, you take the whole planet to becoming one step closer to being more whole as well. And that's a beautiful thing. So really, helping yourself helps the whole planet. Gandhi already had that set. Be the change you wish to see in the world. There you go. So anyway, that's it for soul signatures, galactic star signatures, and angelic signatures, and having fun with this gift of life that we have through imagery, art, expression, and creation. Thank you so much for allowing me to share that. I'm so grateful. This is Babananda signing off. Have a blessed day.